MetalsTech's and hard rock lithium exploration play based in Quebec. We've focused on exploring our hard rock production opportunities as opposed to looking at brine opportunities, which we feel gives us the ability to actually access lower cost operating efficiencies. We believe that hard rock exploration has got a natural advantage to brine production in that we actually believe that we can bring it on to production with a lower cost operating environment. We've built a highly qualified and skilled team of managers and consultants that the business is working with that have a natural edge in lithium exploration in Quebec also. Our projects are targeting near surface hard rock lithium operating opportunities. We've conducted a number of field activities on our projects, and we've actually identified some very high grade at surface results, which we're looking to capitalise on now. We made a fairly conscious decision early in the piece that we would actually team up with somebody that has the technology to enable us to take our spodumene concentrate through to a lithium chemical and be able to operate in a price-efficient capacity against the brine production operators. We've focused solely on Quebec because of the lower cost access to power, plus I would say that's a very active workforce that is available in Quebec as well. There's also a history of mining and particularly a history of lithium exploration and lithium production in Quebec, which we feel gives us a natural edge. Not only are we operating in Quebec, but we also have the North American markets available to us as far as it goes for looking at offtake and customers that are basically on our doorstep. So we look at that as being a natural differentiator from MetalsTech as opposed to other ASX listed lithium explorers and near-term producers. We're also pure play in the fact that we're actually not looking at lithium as I would say, a doubling commodity. We're actually building a business model around lithium as the metal. We see that the lithium market itself is one that is going to expand, and the natural adoption of lithium in everyday use is going to continue to grow. And we'd like to position MetalsTech as a company that can take advantage of these burgeoning opportunities. We've built a fairly strong portfolio of hard rock lithium projects in Quebec. We've got 6 projects all up. 2 of them are our flagship projects, and we have 1 project which is a very large project. Our 2 flagship projects, CanSet being the first, sits along road and rail, but it also has a very large pegmatite outcrop at surface. Previous sampling work done by us has been very complimentary, given us some very encouraging results as far as high-grade lithium at surface is concerned. Our plans from here on in are actually to conduct our maiden drilling campaign before we can actually take this project through to its sort of resource definition and into economic analysis as well. Adina is another project which we characterise as being high priority for the company. Again, it sits on a very large pegmatite outcrop at surface, very high grade channel sampling results. It is not as favourably located in respect of infrastructure, but it's close enough to CanSet so that we can actually bring both projects into production and use one centralised beneficiation and processing structure. We have another large project which is called Terra de Montaña, which is adjacent to Nemaska Lithium's Whabouchi spodumene mine. It's about 8,000 hectares, so it's a very large property. It's along the same geological trend as what Nemaska's property is. A lot of Pathfinder exploration has been done, so Pathfinder minerals been leading indicators to lithium mineralisation. We're yet to commence our field activities on that project. It's one of those projects that we need to take a very systematic approach towards, one that will actually start to really become far more aggressive in terms of our exploration activities come second quarter of this year, which is quite complementary because we can drill CanSet and Adina and still fulfil the market with respect to sort of our advanced development and opportunities going forward. We have built 3 other properties in the region as well, which either sit close to or adjacent to other operating or near-term producing projects. Those projects give us the advantage of being able to put ourselves in the same geological sort of neighbourhood as other high priority projects, but also offer us potential M&A opportunities in the future. MetalsTech really is all about being aggressive in terms of its exploration activities at primarily CANSET and at Gino. We're looking to take those projects through from the exploration stage and very quickly into feasibility. We really are looking to strike a balance between proving the economics of that project and making sure that we can actually meet the market in terms of time frame to take it into production. It's very important the landscape of the lithium supply and demand metric that we're actually able to position MetalsTech appropriately. We want to ensure that we're production ready by 2019, by the end of 2019, because that's where we see quite a transformative change in the demand space, but also supply we anticipate will actually catch up at that stage as well. So for us, it's important that MetalsTech really is positioned strongly to be able to take at least one of its projects into production. We take a view that CANSET offers us the best opportunity to be able to do that and capitalise on the landscape and the market for lithium.